2.5 blocks from Shape Community Center. And there was a young lady that was using the center because we always make the center available for the people in the community. And she said she smelled some smoke. Shape was on fire. And I immediately jumped up. Nobody got hurt. And the smoke was shooting out of the ceiling. Mm-hmm. You know, and she had called the fire department. Mm-hmm. It was in the electrical room. Mm-hmm. It was an electrical fire. And fortunately, nobody was physically hurt. Mm-hmm. Emotionally, and you can imagine, 55 years, Melanie, and 9 months, and to see the damage that it did was pretty painful. Went in, and the smoke was overcoming. To me, I couldn't handle it, but I just made sure that everybody was out. People around the center, and I was very, very distraught, and but not enough to get people to make sure nobody was in the building, because I kept going in to make sure everybody was out. And after doing so, we found out everybody was out, and the fire department had already been called. I felt better, but it was very emotional. It was painful. Yeah. When you invest more than 3/4 of your life into something, and you see that happening, it's painful. It was painful. And the pain still has not gone away. We're going to be here because the people are going to see to it. Mm-hmm. You see, we have this thing that says, I am because we are. Mm-hmm. We are, therefore I am. There's no me without you. And there's no you without me, because we're all part of a family of interdependence. Mm-hmm. We need each other. And the community has been there for us all these years, 55 plus years.
There's no you without you. There's no you without me. We're all part of the circle of interdependence.
When Reverend Deloyd Lawson called me and told me about that vacant building on the corner of Alabama and Live Oak, and they were getting ready to leave it, it was going to be vacant. And the children were not going to have anything there to get involved in. I mean, I remember that like it was yesterday. So to invest 55 years in something, plus, and for it to leave when I leave, it would be a failure. Mm-hmm. So I know we will succeed. Life is 10% of what happens to you, Melanie, and 90% how you deal with it. But you got to deal with it. Mm-hmm. And we're dealing with it. We are dealing with it. Mm-hmm. Not Deloyd, not Larry, not Terry, but all of us, the community. We have such a wonderful community. Yeah. From Tanzania, Dar es Salaam, from Gambia, from, restoration is a word, but guess what? Restoration and continuation and moving into another elevation. We're going to move up. We're going to be better, a lot more effective. And I'm excited about that because Shape, people are you going to close? We're just shifting gears. Mm-hmm. So we're not going to stop. We're going to be there. And guess what? Being there is one thing. The next step is moving to another level. Because I'm shaking my head and saying, no, this didn't happen. But when I finish shaking my head and open my eyes, it's still there. But I do get up. And I do get out. And I do go to the center. Mm-hmm. Thanks to the help of my brother-in-law, my brother, and my family, starting there. Because we always say strong family, strong nation. We're talking about a place for the homeless and a place for the people going through some changes, they help strengthen that. There's a lot of stuff going on. Let me stop. I just want to give you a taste of that.
When I thought about the 55 years of his life he's invested in the Shape Center, and I almost put myself in his place, which gave me the opportunity to kind of feel what he felt. We're blessed to have the community support that we have at Shape. And I know that the Lord is pumped up right now. He doesn't have time for grief or sadness, because there's too much work for us to do to get where we know we need to be.
I mean, we're stronger together, and we're going to get there together. And I believe that with all my heart. I believe that. And we have these 7 principles that we embrace, Melanie: unity, self-determination, collective work and responsibility, cooperative economics, knowing clearly what our purpose is, being creative in how we address it, and having a whole lot of FAITH. Those 7 principles we embrace. And that's what we operate in. And we've been doing it for over 55 years. We're going to continue moving like it. You got to have the faith. We're moving and we're dealing with it. But you know what? I got a staff that's just, oh boy. I'm going to shed tears because my staff is just so wonderful. We got some wonderful people on the staff from A through Z. And even more equally as important are volunteers. And that just made my heart smile to know that people really care. And you know what? Whatever happens to SHAPE happens to the community. You hear me? Whatever happens to SHAPE, good or bad, happens to the community. Because we interwoven into that community. We're part of that community. I tell everybody, my son went to TSU, went to Ryan. I banked at Riverside National Bank in 3rd Ward. My son went to McGregor in 3rd Ward. My son was born in Riverside Hospital in 3rd Ward. I joined Wheel Avenue Baptist Church, you know that church down the street in 3rd Ward. The man who helped me to get this center started, who called me, was in 3rd Ward. Most of what you want, you can find it in the city. And people always ask me, Melanie, what makes you do what you do? Melanie, if something got to make you do something, you don't need to do it. You got to do it because it's part of you. And guess what? SHAPE and the work that we do is part of me and part of so many other people. Regrouping, reorganizing, and as we do that, we're getting better. We're getting better. We're getting better. So we want the community to help us achieve this goal. We want you to help us with your volunteerism, your investment. I say investment because when you donate to SHAPE, you're investing in SHAPE. We call it investment, not a flash that word donation. You're investing in your community. When you invest in your community, you're investing in yourself and your people and the future of your community. And we will be accountable to the community for every penny we collect. We'll be thoroughly and totally accountable to the community. The community wants and needs SHAPE, and we need and want the community. And we're excited about where we're headed. In fact, that's why I say this is going to be a wonderful ride up, because we're going up. We're going to be bigger, better,
and strong.
No, I say more better.
More better. More better, no blues. I got you.
We're focusing on making a more better SHAPE. Capital improvement is part of that more better SHAPE. So in order for us to serve the community more effectively and in a bigger and more effective way, we have to have more funds. We have to have more activities and more programs. We're there for the community. We'll always be there for the community. We will give our last to the community because we are part of that community. 50% of our staff are volunteers. And the important point, we're not a government-run institution. You know who keeps SHAPE Center open? The people.